What's up, YouTube? Talk about the UnderCover Ridgelander aluminum tonneau cover. I apologize in advance for kids screaming in the background and wind noise because it's a little windy out here. But anyway, I wanted to talk about the likes and the dislikes. So far, lots of likes, only a couple little dislikes. But the main reason I have this is because I have a camper. We tow a camper, and then I can put 4 bikes up here. So we can tow the camper, put 4 bikes up there. In past trips, we've gone on mountain bike trips where we've had a box up here and then a bike on each side and then a 4-bike hitch rack. So 6 bikes pretty easily with a box, or if you wanted to go 8 bikes, you can fit 8 bikes on here. So the nice things about it, it's pretty watertight. I mean, I really get hardly any water in there, if any at all. Maybe a little dampness every once in a while. Seals real good. Also comes with the Rhino rack system, which is the aero bars and the feet, and these adjust in this channel here, forward and backward, to fit whatever cargo you've got going on. It's locking, obviously, so you can lock it, lock your tailgate, pretty secure. A couple things that I don't like. One, taking it off by myself with the bike racks and the crossbars and the tonneau, it's pretty heavy. I'm 245 and I'm not a small guy, so I mean, I lift weights, you know what I'm saying. You even lift, bro. But taking it off by myself, I could manage, but it's pretty sketchy. Putting it on by myself, that's pretty much impossible. So it's definitely a 2-person job. If you take the bars off and put it on, it's a lot easier, and they're pretty easy to take off. You just turn this key, pop this out, and there's little red clips, and you just pinch them. And you pinch them on all 4 corners, lift the whole thing off. Super easy. Get in here, turn on the bed lights. Grass seed and turf builder. So under here, there's a knob right here, this knob, and then a knob on the other side. That's pretty much it. I mean, you undo these 2 knobs and these brackets pop out of here and you lift it off, and there's a gasket in the back that slides into this aluminum channel. And the nice thing too, when you have this cover off, if you want, there's a channel on the top as well, and you can run the crossbars on here with an open bed without the tonneau cover. Like I said, dislike is it's pretty heavy, but it's not really that much of a dislike because it's heavy duty. So my kids walk around up here, stand on here, do stuff. I like that part about it, but it's just not easy to take off. I have a landscape trailer and an ATV trailer and the camper, so I don't really need to put big stuff where I need to remove this in here a lot. If I were taking this on and putting it off a ton of times, I'd get annoyed with it, but I'm not, so I love it. Other things, the stock shocks for the cover here, I believe they're either 40 or 45 pound. With the stock shocks on here, it's not strong enough to hold this up. So you push it up, let her go, she slams down. Which, again, they tell you to unload all this stuff before you prop this up. I mean, with 2 bike racks on, it stays up. In the past, I've put poles, like a broom handle or something, and just wedged it under there to hold it up. But dude on the World Wide Web on Facebook mentioned that he put heavier duty shocks on there. For some reason, I didn't even think of that. Took a page out of his book. He put 90s on, and I just kind of factored in the weight of all 4 bikes and the rack and other stuff. So I got 115 pounders, which probably overkill, but we'll throw them on and see how they work. Little easy releases and stuff. So I'll let you know how that goes. All right, got the stock ones off. They're 45 pounders and put on 115 pounders, which, like I said, overkill, yeah, but should be good with all my bikes up there. They're 27 inches long 27 or 27 and a half. I'm pretty sure they're 27. Got them from the good old Amazon. They have different weights. The guy that recommended these to me, he did 90 pounds. They had like 225, 115, 75, 50s, a bunch of different weights. So it really depends on your application. And I'm not a professional by any means, so, or an engineer. I'm assuming like the forces of weight have something to do with the back pivot points and stuff like that, but I'm not going to super overload this thing. It's just nice to be able to keep this up with the bike racks on. That's nice. Solid. Pop the handle, one-handed, raises up. That's what I'm talking about. All right, like I was saying before, you can mount those Rhino rack pads and bars here, go across the bed. So you can run the bars in the rack system with an open bed if you want to really load up gear and stuff like that. Like I said, the only two things that I didn't really like were the struts, which was an easy fix, and the weight of taking it off. Only if I had to take it off consistently to use, but being that I leave it on about 85% of the time, it's all good. So highly recommend it. Heavy duty. Had it for 2.5 years and it comes in very handy. Let me know if you have any questions. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. All right, later.